all from Amazon. I'm actually in time for a breather. Let's get in the video. Up first, guys, we have this 28-inch long multicolored number with bangs here. Now, if you know anything about me and wigs, you know I love me a good colorful synthetic wig with like a weird colorway. And this right here is exactly what I am talking about. Blue bangs, then we have like some purple roots into like bubblegum pink ends. Like, are you kidding me? I wasn't really gonna get this one, and then I got it for like $6, and I was like, yes, for that I'll pick it up and see how it is, because honestly the product photo didn't look the greatest, and in person this one's pretty shiny, right? But it does have a beige wig cap, so love that, so it blends into my skin a little bit more. There's no combs on this at all. We do have some adjustable straps, so let me do that and pop this on. Guys, I know this reads as like a party and costume wig, but I honestly love it. I just love these super fun but like super girly colors. And these bangs are not as bad as what I thought. I would definitely have to put some like wax in them to make sure they actually stay out of my eyes so I can see. But aside from that, like the full-on mermaid moment I could do with just this wig and like a pretty shimmery outfit. Such an easy costume. And this was only like a few bucks. Are you kidding me? It is very shiny, so it definitely looks fake, but honestly all you have to do is put like a little bit of dry texturizing spray in it, or even like some cornstarch if you don't want to buy that, and then just brush it through, and it kind of like doesn't take away all the shine, but definitely like significantly reduce what's actually like going on here to make it look like just like a little bit more real, even though like honestly, who's walking around thinking that they look like they have real hair with this one? Like, I mean, it would be awesome, but I just don't really think so. I love the length of it. Also, for the amount of curl, like wavy curl that comes in this, it is so pretty. And aside from like the whole long bang situation going on here, honestly this is for sure a just take out of the bag, pop on your head and out the door type of wig. It's pretty well styled on its own. Honestly, it looks pretty enough, especially like the curls in it look pretty enough and are well maintained enough within the bag that it came in, especially for the price and for the like cool out of this world mermaidy color vibes here. This is so well worth it. Up next, guys, we have this 27-inch blue wig, and I don't know if you can really see, this is actually like an ombre blue wig. It starts out with like kind of like your normal royal blue, and it actually goes into more of like a lighter tone of a blue, and this one does have bangage on it. It does unfortunately have a black wig cap, which for me isn't the best. However, the actual part, if you can see, they have a sewn in little section there where the actual hairline looks more of like a beige color. Not really gonna be able to see most of the cap. I will just be wearing it down, so it doesn't really matter in the end. This gives me like less mermaid vibes, but more like galaxy girl, alien type vibes. I don't know why. This is really pretty, this curl pattern they have going, and as you can see, it's like nowhere near as shiny as the other one, so definitely already a win. This one also does not have combs in it, but let me adjust and pop it on. Guys, I absolutely love this tone of blue on me. Oh my goodness, it is so pretty. It's just like a bam in your face type of color. I don't see as much of the ombre here as I do in the picture, unfortunately, because I already do have, of course, like a bunch of other blue synthetic wigs. This one is very pretty, and unlike the others, this has short enough bangs to where I would not need to cut them. That alone is a plus, because again, I love take it out of the bag, pop it on your head and out the door type wig, right? And this curl pattern, so pretty, and it's like pretty even on both sides as well, so honestly I wouldn't have to like steam a different curl pattern in here, so that's a total win, a definite time saver as well. This one is a bit sheddy, but honestly this is a heavier wig than the last one too, so even if it does shed, obviously you're not gonna really get holes in it because there's so much hair here. I'm not really super sold on it just because I have so many other blue wigs, and this is not as big of an ombre as I thought it would be. I'll have to like sit on this one, but for it being like, again, a pop it out of the bag onto your head type wig, I honestly even think, because it's so thick, you could totally do some space bun action here, right on either side for that whole vibe and look. The only other thing I want to mention is this wig cap is a little bit bigger. It's actually so big that it could fully go over like my ears, which is not how I wear wig caps. It's very uncomfortable if you have to do that. I do have a smaller head though, so just keep that in mind. Luckily, this one has enough like texture in it to even if it does start bubbling because of that, I don't think you'd really know, but just wanted to put it out there. Guys, next up, look at this 32-inch long magenta number. Oh my goodness. Y'all know I love me some pink. Magenta, not the biggest fan of, just because it is so close to pink, but not. I do think it looked a little bit more true pink in the photo, honestly, just like a hint, but I do love the length of this. I love me wearing hair as like an outfit, right? That's it, love that. If it goes down to my butt, the better. This one does have also bangs. I don't know if you can actually see them because they're so long. It's almost like not even bangs, it's like short layers. It's not bangs anymore. So this definitely feels like the lightest wig thus far. Probably like the cheapest, not gonna lie. As a beige wig cap, that's at least a plus. No combs on this one either, but let me adjust and pop it on. Who is she? Oh my goodness. This is like wearing camouflage inside of my home. This is such a beautiful wig. Oh my gosh, it is just, man, when I popped this on, I noticed a difference in my attitude. That is why I love me some wigs or like a good hair transformation in general, right? Only thing is, as you can see, these bangs or layers or whatever you want to call them are so annoying. I would have to pin those back or at least wax them back, one of the two. But aside from that, it is so pretty. Oh my goodness. This curl, these like bigger curls too, is exactly what I would want my hair to be if I had this long of actual hair, right? Just like the volume, the vibe, there's so much hair, there's so much color, just makes me feel a certain kind of way. Now, of course, this one is way shinier than the others. I would have to powder this bead down hardcore. Definitely go in with like a whole can of hair texturizing spray to actually make this look even remotely like real hair. But honestly, I don't even care. I love the color of this wig. I love the vibe of this wig. I love the way this wig makes me feel. This wig is so close to perfect. If this was like a more true hot pink, oh my goodness. But honestly, for the price that I paid for this, I'm not really gonna complain. I don't have this color of wig with this style of wig in my collection currently. For this length of hair and for this curl pattern of hair, for even like it is lighter, but there's definitely like no patches that you can see here. For having all those characteristics and just to be on Amazon, click it, it comes in a few days. I have it out of the bag on my head. Like, wow, what a perfect wig. If you love this video, then please show me some love by clicking that subscribe button. Not only does it make sure you get more of the content you enjoy, it does help keep my dream alive. It takes a lot of time and effort to bring you a video every single week. So thank you so much for your support. Back to the video. Up next, guys, we have another 27-incher. This has bangs as well, and this is such an interesting color. Silver mixed with pastel purple on like the outer portion, and then there's like a low light in the back here. That's more of like a, it's turning up more purple than it actually is in real life. It's more on the like blue lavender side. It's really interesting. So pretty. This one is a straight wig, and it did come out of the bag just like this, so no crimping. Also, this one has like really nice layers cut into it. It's such a recognizable sign of a cheap wig if it's just like all one length, there's like no layers in it at all, right? So to have that like already done for you, such a win. Definitely love the beige tan cap here. No combs on this one either though. However, this one does have a actually front piece in it to where you actually have a hairline. So that is nice, so it makes it just a little bit more realistic, but let me pop this on. Guys, I definitely think this one looks the most similar to actual hair. It is not really shiny at all. It's like shiny, but like healthy hair shiny, kind of like a la shampoo commercial type of shine, right? Where you know they've put like a lot of products in it to make it shiny, but it still looks like actual hair. It is so wild for this price. Are you kidding me? And these bangs, they're not like super chunky and thick, because again, that's like a major sign that you are wearing a cheap wig. If your bangs bangs are too thick, not layered out at all, because real hair doesn't grow like that, right? Definitely love this. Looks way more real. And these layers again on the bottom, oh my goodness. This is such a beautiful, not your common everyday wig, right? This isn't your brown, this isn't your black. I think they market this as like a unicorn wig or something like that. But I'm definitely getting like full on fairy vibes or like anime vibes. I don't know anything about anime, honestly. I'm gonna be real honest. I just know I like the artwork a lot of the times, but this makes me feel just so soft, so feminine, so coquette vibes, right? But kind of like, it's like fairy coquette, right? It is so beautiful. I will say this one also has like a slightly bigger wig cap where it's a little bit over my ears right now. It is pretty minimal. It's not like the biggest wig cap I've ever seen on like a cheaper wig, but just to know if you are someone who has a smaller head again, maybe not this one. This is just such a heavy departure from wigs I already own that honestly, like I think I might like this better than the magenta one. I don't know what's wrong with me. I know that's very much against my nature here on this channel, but this is just such a beautiful wig. Up next, guys, we have another 32 incher here. Definitely an outfit of hair. Love me purple. This was just a little bit more simple. I just don't have this specific tone of purple in my collection yet. With this, especially like long length of hair, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. I don't believe this is the same seller as the magenta one, but this one looks very similar. And if I was a betting woman, just based on like the cap here, I think I'd bet this is actually from the same manufacturer. But hey, I love that one, so I might love this one too. No combs on this, no front piece, but let me adjust and pop it on. Guys, I'm not sure about this one. It really, I think it's firstly the tone is like washing me out just a little bit. And again, these friggin' bangs, like these long, super long bangs, like how do people operate? Like I see actual people in real life with these types of bangs and it's their actual hair, and I'm just like, do you just go around bumping into stuff all day, every day? Like how can you? Actually, my eyes are like really bright and really sensitive to light. So maybe this is just like a hack, right? Instead of wearing sunglasses, I just use my hair. But obviously the bangs can be adjusted. It actually feels slightly thinner than the magenta one. Like there's slightly less weight to it. So I'm not really entirely sure if it is the same manufacturer at this point. But honestly, again, I don't have this color purple in my collection yet, and I wanted one. So I guess I can't really complain. Like I got what was advertised to me. I just might not end up keeping it, right? Especially when it comes to like a darker color of wig. The shininess of it is really going to shine through. Definitely gonna have to use some texturizing spray, or honestly just like straight up volumizing powder on this. So definitely not my favorite, but also honestly for this price, I can't ask for like a whole lot more. Last up, guys, and honestly I think like the most interesting creative wig of this video. This honestly didn't even have a length in the description, which I just realized. This is most assuredly longer than the 32 incher we just had, so I'm gonna go with this is probably, as you can see, I don't know if I can get it all in here. This is like fully, I think, a 40-inch long wig. Like, oh my goodness, are you kidding? Now, as you can see here, this has, it's definitely like a actual gray, like more towards gray than silver. And then underneath you have this teal. Please forgive me if this is some sort of anime character. Again, I know nothing about anime. It might be someone's hair that's already out there. I have no clue. I just personally thought it was interesting and pretty. It did come kind of like pre-styled in that it has like two like little ponytail things on either side here. Gives me more of an impression that it might be a anime character's hair. This is, first of all, a heavy ass wig. I'm not gonna lie. So if you're someone who's like tender-headed and you can't really take pressure on your head for long periods of time, I would say do not buy this one. Absolutely not? Do love it is a beige yellowish cap. No combs on this one either. Like honestly, I'm really surprised that none of these wigs had any of the little combs to help it stay in place, but sometimes you get that with cheaper wigs. Not really that big of a deal. You can always pin it down with anything you got anyway. But let me go ahead, adjust this, and pop it on. Guys, I don't even know if I can get this whole wig in frame. Can I like back it up? Can you guys see? This is such an interesting wig, not only because of the color, but the color of layers and like the heaviness of them doesn't really make sense. The silvery gray part here is like way chunkier. It like doesn't taper and transition into the teal color here. It's just kind of like, it's like you put a wig on a wig, right? So that's kind of weird. A lot of times with these wigs, I most assuredly use some thinning shears to like, especially thin out the bottom of them. Also, this wig is the most tangly by far. I don't know if it's like the length that's doing it, but again, for this price, can you really ask for that much? Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. If you want to see another one of my Amazon shopping hauls, then just click over here and I'll catch you next time. Bye.